Hey Tarponites, last year I did a full video on Hurricane Ian as it affected Tarpon Landings. It's been a year later and I thought I would do an update and show how well Tarpon Landings has done, as we're up to 100% with all of our repairs at this particular point, which is far better than the rest of the community or most of the communities here in Southwest Florida. So I'm going to cover a lot of facts as we go through this video. This one will be focused strictly on Tarpon Landings. I'll do a couple others. I'll do one on the community when it gets a little bit further along with all its updates, and then one on the marina finally when we get all that taken care of. Hope you enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe it. Hurricane Ian was rated as a Category 5 hurricane, and on September the 28th, 2022, it hit Southwest Florida as a strong Category 4 hurricane with winds up to 155 miles per hour. There was $113 billion worth of damage through the U.S. Most of that, roughly $110 billion, was here in Florida, and 7.3 of that was in Lee County alone. There were 149 people in Florida that died and up to 161 overall as a cause of the storm itself. As the storm came through, the surge on Fort Myers Beach was rated approximately 15 feet, whereas on Sanibel it was 13 feet. I'm going to guesstimate here at Tarpon Landings it was probably right about 11 feet as the water got just outside of the P1 garage area. There were 2.7 million people that were out of power, a lot for weeks at a time. There were 5,076 homes just in Lee County that were totally destroyed, and another 13,533 that were majorly destroyed, over 50%. So a huge amount of damage. All of this is really reflected on a soft real estate market for us in the year post Hurricane Ian. But hopefully better things are to come. But now let's take a look back at Hurricane Ian, what it did last year, and we'll take a look at the improvements that we've made here as we've got back to where we were to begin with here at Tarpon Landings. It's 9 a.m. on Wednesday. The winds are 52 miles an hour. We're getting ready for a Category 5. Dave Hopcroft and I, around 11:15 on Wednesday, had to run over Building 2 to shut an outside door from a unit. You can see here the storm's street side. Okay, it's 11:30 a.m. on Wednesday. Winds, they say, are 60 miles an hour. Been outside, man, it's tough already. It's 12:45 on Tuesday now. Hurricane is hitting at Fort Myers. We've got 155 mile an hour winds. You can see the dock is probably about 2 feet underwater right now.
The water's rising pretty quick.
It was 1:45 on Wednesday. We're in full hurricane force. You can see the waters from the inlet here are crossing the street, going over to join the lake at the gardens. Again, 1:45-ish Wednesday, marina time. You see this boat is a little bit loose coming over the bridge. It's 2:40 on Wednesday. I've got to say the winds got to be at least 160. The dock and the railing are totally underwater. Boats are starting to move around. They're getting above the actual total pilings. This is something, it looks like the water has come over into the pool area and is coming up. This is 3:30, looking out over toward the Weston. The Weston parking lot is total underwater. You can see that Tarpon Gardens is Gulf access. Again, 3:30, looking out over towards Tarpon Gardens. You can see that little lake looks like a storm. Well, you can actually tell from that. It's 4:50 Wednesday. The front of the storm has passed. You can see some boats out of their slips, a few leaning over, some stacked together. We're expecting the back end of the storm anytime. It's flooded over the pool here at Tarpon. It actually looks like the marina shop over there is underwater as well. It's 4:45 on Wednesday. We're on the other side of the hurricane. It's past us. I'm starting to see the water recede a little bit. We couldn't see these posts here a little bit earlier, so that's a good sign. But as you can see, the marina has seen better days. There's no pool. The water is totally over the pool area. Here, just above the corner of the Pinchers building, you'll see a boat loose. I believe that's Positive Attitude. It broke out when the Silver King flipped over and knocked a bunch of boats out. So it's been going around and around, but seems to be tied to its anchor rope at this point in time.
But this is when you're going to start to see things improve as far as the wind and the rain. The storm certainly is going to continue because even if the storm pulls away, we're still going to have. We'll just double the timeout here, and that's all it's going to give me. Unfortunately, is up till 5.
Yeah. Oh, there's no way to get out.
Cape Coral, it may be more like 7:45.
Okay, you can get out that way.
Starting to see the edge of that eye wall lift into your area. So let's go ahead and show that area to you. Rob Dunn just a moment ago showed you the bottom side of that eye wall. And when
We should at least just go to P2.
would start to get into that eye, like we zoomed down in Punta Gorda, your wind is not bad at all right now. Again, Fort Charlotte, you're just now starting to see that eye lift on top of you.
Here's a drone video taken a few days after Hurricane Ian showing the pool area. You can see most of the palm fronds are broken. The pool was totally washed over. It looks black as a cup of coffee. The whole pool area is a real mess, but as you'll see in the next few segments here, we really got out there and cleaned it up quickly. 20 compressors that turned over, but those will be upright and we'll be fine. Last clip here is showing you all the planters that got turned over and broken. Living in Tarpon Landings on Silver King Boulevard, I thought it was quite appropriate. As we see here, the Tarpon has amazing jumping powers, jumps all the way over the boat as well as the angler. This Tarpon is like the Tarponites living in the overall Tarpon Point community. We are Tarpon tough. We will overcome all obstacles. We will hang in there and ultimately make the Tarpon Point development an even more beautiful place to live. A picture of the same thing from up in my condo through the windows earlier this morning. You can see it's a real mess. Earlier, I estimate we probably had maybe 100 trees that fell down or were broken during Hurricane Ian. I've got some video here of them going through. They're trying to get the stumps up so they can have another truck come and pick them up. But they're doing this throughout the community. It really looks a ton better once they get the stumps removed. Once they get the stumps and limbs up, they're taking them down near the turnaround circle near the heliport, and they're storing them there temporarily. I guess they'll haul them all the way later at one point. There were also a lot of trees down in the mangroves here between Building 3 and Pinchers. Here you can see they're clearing those out as well. Special shout out to all the volunteers who helped us both before the storm and putting all the chairs and tables up, as well as after the storm getting them all back so we could open the pool, as well as our staff working pressure washing. Got the pool up and looking pretty good in just a couple of weeks. This is only 11 days after opening the pool. We had everyday landscaping come out. They trimmed all the trees, took all the debris away. So here's how it looked before they started. Here's a little video clip of how it looks now. As you can see, they cleared all the dead branches out. It's very much open. I think you'll be surprised how quickly these trees grew back. I know I was after Hurricane Ian from that. So a few before and after pictures. This is before, and this is the same angle basically after they had done the tree trimming. And here's a picture taken not even a year later, on September 11th of this year, 2023, showing that most of the palm trees have grown back and look pretty good. Again, this picture is before, and the next picture is pretty much the same afterwards at that particular point. Another one before, and then afterwards. Again, I took a picture and a little video here of the pool area on September 11th, 2023, just to kind of show you how the pool looks now. I doubt you would notice any difference if you'd seen two videos before Hurricane Ian and this one today. Palm trees are almost as full. Everything really looks good. We're back to true resort living. My wife and I could never see the pool from 501 in Building 3, and now we've got that shot to look at it at night. I took a quick day shot here on September 11th of this year. Starting to fill back in, but we can still see a little bit of the pool. We also had to have hundreds of screens replaced. Here they are replacing some screens in my unit 501, but I wouldn't want to be hanging out there on that little rope. I'm not going to go over these in detail, but you can kind of get a sense for how quickly our board team got on this, getting Tarpon Landings back in shape. We had a ton of garage doors damaged. Here's them setting up, getting ready to repair a door. The guys working hard, putting it in. Next thing you know, the doors are up. Everything looks brand new. Part of what happened here, a new business was born. Here you can see Sam. He actually had his barber come over and start giving him haircuts in the garage, and he's still doing that today. If the hurricane wasn't bad enough, we also had to deal with this Three Stooges incident here, where one of the NCRI trucks drove in. It was too high. It actually broke one of the water pipes that's connected to the fire sprinkler systems in the building. I've got a picture here to show you this pipe was broken, and I've got some additional footage to show you how much of the water is actually coming down. But the entire water in the whole building for this fire sprinkler system had to drain out before they could do anything about it. There was nothing you could do, nothing you could shut off. It's just the water draining out. And the final project from Hurricane Ian to be completed was the roof. So there you see the old roof. Here they're carting it away as they cut it up into approximately 8,000 bags to cart off. Here are the new roof, the pieces that they were putting down. Doing this, it was a very messy deal, but they were up there blowing off all your AC condensers, getting it done. So finally we have our new roof, and I would say the projects for Hurricane Ian have been done. Great job to the board and all the volunteers. Have a great day. Please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If there's anything I can do for you here, whether it's real estate related or anything related at all to Tarpon, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Give me a call, text, or shoot me an email. I'll be glad to help you out no matter what it is. Have a great day.